Hopefully I don't screw it up. I'll have to restart the chapter. I've screwed it up. I screwed it up again. Oh, that was perfect. I'm a deviant. I'm a deviant. Do what I want. Shoot him in the butthole. Shoot him in the butthole. Shoot him right in the butthole. No. Excuse me. Hello, everyone. We're back for another session of Twitch D&D. Mighty Disguised Powerful Rangers. A little bit of a different look. And of course, this map has already messed up a little bit. Wait, I think I can fix it this way?
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe?
Or no, you might want to scroll in Roll20.
I did. I had it all worked out.
The top bar is right at the top though, Carl.
Okay.
That is accurate.
Oh, okay, okay. Kind of never mind. I did it. I'm fine. I'm good.
There's nothing much above that.
We've had a few changes. We're still working on some stuff, and as you can see, JoJo is not here with us tonight. She had a family situation come up, so I'll be doing some stuff for her and doing combat for her, so she'll still be playing just to keep things balanced. But other than that, just kind of pretend that she's the weird kid over in the corner sipping on chocolate milk, or something like that. So, how was everyone's day? I know last time we had Allie and Mallory were sick.
JoJo and Mallory.
JoJo and Mallory.
Yep. No, I was sick too.
Allie was sick too.
There was a lot of sickness.
This time
we were all dying.
This time we are Peaches and Ruiner, I believe, are sick. And so I think next session, Slugma and I are going to make sure to get sick. So there's a lot of tuberculosis going around in the Kansas City area. So I'm going to try to hold off until closer, but that's what I'm shooting for.
The tuberc?
Yeah, old tuberc. So measles in Texas, tuberculosis in Kansas City. You know, something like that. Cal! Hi, Cal. Thank you for the resub.
Sorry, been MIA for a long time. Hope you're well, mate.
I'm doing all right. I'm doing well. Hello, Ren. I think next time I wasn't able to get it set up because I'm bad at doing all this stuff, but we'll have chat down here below me scrolling across just so when we get this to the YouTubes, it'll be over there. We can do all that.
Fancy.
So, but one thing that we had said we were usually doing that we've done before on our sessions is to start off with 2 questions that help you kind of get to know the characters, help the people playing _II. Nah, help us know the characters better and help them kind of understand their characters better. But our 2 questions for this session is 1, what hobby does your character have that we don't know about yet? And 2, if your character wasn't a ranger, what class would they be and why? And I'm going to start off with JoJo, so none of y'all have to be the first ones to go. She said that Sigrun's hobby is dancing, especially since she spends a lot of time alone. She dances like no one's watching. And if her character wasn't a ranger, she would probably want to be a cleric. That was some of her backstory, her past. She would want to help people, and being a cleric seems like a great way to help people who are struggling or in danger. I had to do Mallory's neck last time, so I think we're going to start with Mallory then and just go clockwise around this circle. So Mallory, tell us about Homanda's secret hobby and what other class they may be.
Amanda's secret hobby is weaving and turning said weavings into rope, which can then be used to lasso the cattle that she raises. And what was the second question again? Oh yeah, what
What
class?
if your character wasn't a ranger? What class would they be?
I think that Homanda would be a barb. Make sure it's barbarian barb.
Okay.
Because I think she lives kind of on the reckless side, and I think she would like to hit hard.
Nice. I thought you meant barb as in someone who complained a lot to management.
I thought it was a Karen.
But
Yeah, that's a Karen.
no, because that's Peach's mom, and she's a
Yeah.
lovely lady.
Oh,
Oh, fair enough.
So
Thank you.
I don't know Peach's mom like that.
yeah, I do.
sorry, Mama_K. I didn't mean to slight you.
Also, we noticed last session that my mic was usually a little bit, good bit louder than the players. So if the players need to be turned up at all, let me know and I'll turn them up in Discord, so we can all kind of be on an equal level. Also, hi Spencer. Peaches, tell us about Pippa's hobby, her second class.
Pippa has many hobbies. She enjoys anything and everything. But I think probably number one is rock collecting. And because her race, the Kender, they are pretty much magpies, basically. But anyway, so she has a little satchel of interesting or pretty rocks that she finds everywhere. And also, it's not really a hobby, but kind of like job training, because her family is they are professional weavers and jewelers, but her immediate family is professional weavers, so she does fiber arts as well.
Oh, we have some secret and common stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ruiner, tell us a little bit about.
I didn't answer
Oh
number
yeah,
two.
you didn't. Sorry, I got up to close the door because they're watching something out in the bonus room.
Oh, okay. The second one I would say Barda. Because it just seems like a lot of fun, and I think she would enjoy it.
So she just wants to be a professional silly goose.
Pretty
basically.
much.
Gotcha. Nice. Now, Ruiner, tell us a little bit more about the secret life of Vermal Moody, which is also coming to Netflix this fall.
Is
Great.
Ben Stiller playing the lead?
Do I see money?
Yes.
Do I see money from that?
I'm working on it.
Good. Vermal likes he has two hobbies. He likes restoring antiques. Like upholstering old furniture and like polishing stuff.
His knob.
Yeah, knobs, various knobs. He likes polishing those, and then he also he used to run an underground beetle fighting ring. So he likes to he keeps beetles and manages those, and then also like organizes like tournaments and stuff.
Very
You
interesting.
said manages it, and it made me think of like an actual manager.
Yeah. Well, he
Tells
likes
the
to.
beetle-
He sees himself as that. He takes it very seriously.
He tells the Beatles that they're family.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
when you're here, you're family.
And then he would probably be an artificer, I think.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Nice. Allie, tell us some more stuff about Clover. Also,
I mean, the
like,
obvious one is like gardening, but I think another one that she probably has, another hobby she probably has is like foraging, like especially in like taxonomy of plants and kind of knowing weird things about like flora. And then Ruiner stole my answer before I could say it, but she would be an artificer.
well, you've already got. I mean, you're all rangers. I think you can. I think it'll be okay if you have an extra
No, Ruiner stole my
artificer,
answer.
artificer, whatever it is that
Mine.
you
It's
call
okay.
them.
If there's anyone I want to twin with, it's Ruiner.
Yay. Twin Artificers. That's also coming to Netflix.
Oh yeah. Hey, we can share the rights then, I guess.
Slugma. What tell us about force damage.
Juggling. Whatever he can get his hands on. I feel like that's kind of, there's nothing else to explain about that one. And he would be a cleric.
A cleric. Any reason why that you want to let us know of yet? Are you keeping that close to your chest?
I don't know. Should I?
I don't know. That's
I
all.
don't feel like it. I mean, it may become relevant later, I
Okay.
guess.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Okay, with that, it is 3 minutes till 7. Juggling these 3 individual balls. Good one, John.
Nice.
With that, do y'all want to get to playing game?
Yeah.
Actually
Yeah.
playing D&D during a D&D stream? Unfathomable. Let's do it.
Good. Okay, so last time, just to catch people up or recap if you missed it, and I'm assuming y'all are all in the all enrolled 20, all joined in with the stuff. Our 7 adventurers showed up in city Hallmark, at a B&B. When the city was attacked by an ancient demon that had been unleashed. But in the chaos, they were teleported away to the cave of Zorgon, a fairy trapped in a bottle, and his little butler child, Beta 6, who gave them ranger powers to be able to fight these forces. After the battle, they were teleported back into their rooms at Angel's Grove, the bed and breakfast they were staying in. I'm going to say that the whole campaign, bread and breakfast, aren't I? And we're getting ready to settle down for a late night. We've got all the boys in one room, Vermal and Force and Steak. I guess Steak is at nighttime for sleeping purposes. Steak goes by he, him pronouns. And then Sigrun, Nimba, Clover, and Homonda in the other room.
Nimba.
Nimba, yeah. Pippa. I'm nervous. It is what it is. You're Nimba now. Nimba Pimple Stitch.
No.
Sorry. You've
Nice.
I'm gonna be real. I read Pippa Nimble Stitch today, and I read Nimble Snatch instead. And now I can't
Whoa.
unsee
Whoa. Do a dexterity saving throw. So it's evening time. It's getting late. About time to go to bed. I think someone had gone downstairs to get some chocolate milk and come back up. Is there anything that y'all want to do before you head to bed?
Kick the cow out of my room.
Oh, out of the whole room.
Don't you fucking dare. You leave Steak alone.
are you at least sending it over to snuggle with Vermal?
Yeah, under the table.
Okay. So we'll just say Force kind of gently nudges Steak, who then moves over, lays down beside the table, and Vermal rests his head on the side of the cow as they get ready to go to sleep. Anything over in the other room happening? Or are y'all just tired?
I think I'm just tired.
All right. Well, the night passes, and Allie, would you mind
Yep.
rolling a D4 during this long
I
rest?
would not mind rolling a d4 during this long rest.
You don't have to. You don't have to tell us the results yet, unless you want to.
I was gonna say, oh Jesus, what was it? I think when I'll just DM you what season it is, just so that you can keep me honest.
Okay. That sounds good to me. First roll of the session.
First roll of a session is a 4.
4. All right.
Yeah, and I sent you what that means.
Nice.
Or
Nice.
I'm so sorry.
So you all wake up the next morning as the sunshine starts coming through your windows. Allie, is there anything different about Clover that the people
Yes.
in your room may notice?
Very much so. There is a literal change to how she looks. Her skin is pale, like she's not seen the light in months. She's a little bit, I want to say a little bit gaunter looking. The dark circles are very prevalent under her eyes. It's kind of like someone just desaturated her a little bit
Nice.
and then made her even more tired.
So as y'all wake up, y'all notice this change in Clover's appearance. Homanda, Pippa, any?
I roll over to look directly at Clover's face and say, "Oh, darling, what happened to you?"
What do you mean?
Did somebody suck all the life out of you? What, you look a little different.
I mean, doesn't life change all of us in time?
I guess. I mean,
Oh, wait. It's your first time meeting an Eladrin, isn't it?
who? What now?
And she'll kind of like gesture to her face, like, this should be obvious. An Eladrin, we're a whole species of people.
An Aladdin?
Sure, why not?
You got a genie?
I wish.
Oh,
No, Eladrin, every time we trance, I think they trance, I don't think they actually sleep. Let me double check my facts about my character. Fuck! Can you tell that I don't
Pop
know shit?
quiz.
Pop quiz, do I know shit about my character? Nope. Nope, apparently they do not trance, they do actually sleep. Never mind. Every time I sleep, I guess attune to a different season. And when that happens, things change.
Oh, I've heard of that. It's that seasonal affective disorder, isn't it?
Exactly.
Well, I get that sometimes, but let me tell you, Steak brings me right back to life with her beautiful songs she sings in the morning.
And there's all as she says that, you hear through the walls a low mooing sound, just slightly. So, what's happening in the boys' room as the cow starts lowing? Is that the right word?
It is a trance. I'm so stupid. It says it right there in the character thing.
Okay.
My bad.
I'm looking. I look for udders.
No.
Can you roll a investigation check?
Investigation. Oh my. Okay. 14.
14. You kind of start at the wrong end for a minute, but you finally work your way down up to the undercarriage and find
Okay.
some udders on this cow. Yeah.
I look to see if Force is awake.
Can you roll an investigation check for me?
Can I
Should I
not?
roll? Should I roll a pretending to be asleep check?
Roll it.
And
roll
roll
it.
it against
nine.
his-
Roll a deception check for me.
Oh, hold on. Oh, he's decepting. He's
Yeah.
deceiving.
Yeah, you roll a
Decepting.
perception.
It's not
Roll a perception check for me,
It's not a
Ruiner.
good modifier. I got a 9.
All right. And what'd you roll in
I
perception?
got a 13.
A 13.
On perception.
All right, so he looks over there, and as he glances over there, he sees Force just sort of like close his eyes real quick and start to do like a.
Okay, I get up.
And definitely tells that he was not. Really
I don't know
asleep.
you. But I do make note of the location of the udders.
Okay, write that down. They are where every other cow that has udders would have udders. They are the very normal udder location. So utterly obvious on this cow. All right. What do y'all want to do? Y'all staying in the room? You want to head downstairs at all?
I think
Hi, Tycho.
Vermal wants to go. Vermal feels kind of awkward for having slept with a cow under a table with a person in the room that he just met. Or really didn't even meet, actually.
Yeah, I think y'all were on the opposite side of the rooms the whole time.
So-
Uh-oh, Mallory's PC is frozen. So, that's okay. All right. Anyone else want to do anything in the room before we head downstairs?
No.
No. Okay.
It was just up and like really annoyingly cheerful. She's a morning person. She's an all-day person.
That
Oh no.
sounds about right. All right. If you want to move, place your characters as you come downstairs. Like there's already like the normal sort of crowd here. We'll let you get your characters where they want to go, and then we'll wait for Mallory to get back. Okay. So back down in the who's writing on here?
I don't know how to erase it. I'm sorry.
Is that how we find out you're back?
Of course,
There would be signs,
Of
you know.
course, it was Mallory. Of course. All right, so we're down here. Surprisingly, it's just so far the same kind of crew. They show up early for breakfast. They really enjoy this place. Some of them had rooms here. Some of them just sort of like it. So Clover, tell us what you're doing. What you're doing downstairs.
I think that she probably came down and like nodded to Ernesto a little like good morning. Cause she's not, even though she's like this, she's not fucking rude. People have to do their job. She's not gonna be miserable about that. But she will just kind of like very like quietly mumble for like a very simple breakfast of like bread and cheese. And then like grab herself a table where she's like back to the wall. Let me adjust myself. Wink.
I like the idea of you like sitting down. They bring you food, and then you realize you're too open, and then just get up and move.
Yeah, that actually feels very on character.
Yeah. Vermal, what are you up to?
I'm ordering a beer,
All right.
or as if I can,
Yeah,
and
Ernesto
then
calls out and they bring you. He pours you an ale. You notice that some of the kegs behind have been patched up from yesterday. But as usual, Ernesto says, "I'll let me add that to your tab," and just brings it right to you. So
and then I grab my beer. I think it said thank you, and I turn around and look at Clover, and I say, you need a couple more hours sleep or something, or you all right?
I'm fine.
All right. And then he turns back around.
Stunning.
Slugma, is your person on the map anywhere?
No, I was just about to re-add that as soon
Okay.
as I remember
Uh,
how.
Pippa, tell us what you're doing up on the counter. And y'all can, I mean, obviously interact with Sigrun if you want. I'll do my best to.
I don't mean to be on the counter.
Oh. I mean, it kind of fits.
Well, I guess- Yeah, I guess maybe she is kind of leaning to where she's basically on the counter. She's like sitting on her knees on the stool and taking her legs on the counter. No. So she's like,
Ernesto looks down and says, two chocolate milk for the ladies this morning.
"Yes, please."
And Sigrun just sort of looks up and nods excitedly. So,
Do you have any chocolate chip pancakes?
I don't know if we have any chips of chocolate. But obviously we have chocolate for the chocolate milk, so we do have pancakes. I'll see if they can do something with that. And he calls back to the chefs. Huh?
And whipped cream?
I don't. I'll see. I'll see. No, he calls back to the chef and says, "Hey, can you order of the flapjacks? But can you put some chocolate in them?" And they go, in the flapjacks? He goes, "Yeah." And they just sort of shrug and try. And a few minutes later, they bring you out pancakes, and they have added the whipped cream right on top with little flakes of chocolate in them. 2 big mugs of chocolate milk in front of you and Sigrun.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. It's so nice to see just such cheer in the morning. Such cheer in the morning.
I just love mornings, don't you?
Well, no, but it is what it is.
And it's great.
I'm glad you think so.
And she just kind of like digs in.
Hi, Chris. Mallory, what are you taking up to over at the table?
So Amanda has just taken a seat at the table, and Steak is making an attempt to plop their butt into a chair like a human being. And so she says, "Now, Steak, we've been over this. You are not people. You do not sit in chairs. I know that you really want to, but you cannot. You can either sit on the ground like a dignified cow, or we will have to leave this establishment."
As you're talking, Captain Crandall walks up and says, "I got here extra early. I figured that you hooligans would probably be down here causing trouble. I'll let you know if anything happens to that chair. Ernesto is well within his rights to press charges for personal damage to his property. That's the law. And if he does that, then I'm gonna have to. You're gonna have to deal with me."
Now, mister, we would never do anything to hurt Ernie over there. Or Ebenezer? Is that his name? I don't know. We would never do anything. If Steak broke that chair, then Steak would have to pay him back the good old-fashioned way, and that's just how we do things.
What is this good old-fashioned way?
Well, obviously, Steak would pour some fresh milk. He's been going through it like wildfire since those gals came in here.
I don't think I want to know that anymore. And Ernesto shouts out and says, Crandall, it's fine. Could you please just get out? Leave my customers alone. And,
Thank you, Edmund. I
he
appreciate
sort of
you.
pounce and just heads out. Heads out for the day. Forrest, tell us what you got going on with the Ice Queen.
Oh, I thought you were talking to her. I don't know. He's still kind of. He just sat down. He's still waking up. He doesn't have an appetite yet.
So they're both just kind of over there.
Yeah.
So.
He noticed that she's way more muted than yesterday, so he's like, "This seems like a good spot to sit."
The problem is he sits down. She kind of looks at him like, "What the fuck are you doing in this seat?"
He doesn't notice that.
Oh, great.
Oh. At this, Ernesto sort of comes over to this group over here and says, I know y'all are kind of new in the town. I hadn't seen you here before, but yesterday was quite the hoot, wasn't it? It's a good old fashioned adventure going on there. Oh, okay.
How far away is this place from where all the action happened?
It's sort of right outside and down the street a little bit. Ernesto just sort of starts petting the cow as it walks up behind the counter.
Now, Steak, you can't just walk behind the bar without permission. Oh, fine, I guess. Is that okay?
Oh, I don't mind at all. I always love a good story. Anything that gives me something to talk about later. That's right. That's right.
Sir, did you hear anything about who saved the town and how handsome they all were?
Well, Officer Captain Crandall came in here talking about some troublemakers out in the street shooting arrows and blasting lightning as if it was some sort of a bad thing. And I tell you, if Crandall's upset about something, then I'm probably into it. I kind of just laid low because I'm trying to run a business here, but some sort of masked crusaders, some sort of almost like a superhero,
like heroes, right?
Oh,
like
yeah.
Heroes, I think is the word you're looking for.
Oh, for
yeah,
sure.
They looked really cool.
Yeah.
They
How would you know what they looked like if you didn't know what happened, Vermal?
I imagine just the noise and just my, it sounded really cool.
have you ever heard of the danger druids?
The who's what's it's?
The danger druids. If anyone wants to, you can roll a history check.
Sure.
I'll roll it to use like our real life dice, right?
Yeah.
I got an 18.
I got a 12.
I
Nat 20.
I trust you tell me the right numbers. So anyone who got over a 15, you know about the danger druids. These are basically just like stories that bards have gone around to tell of this team of adventurers that's made up of all druids who teamed up together to fight evil, and they were able to wild shape into large beast forms to defeat some of their toughest enemies. So he says it sounds a lot almost like the danger druids. I've been reading those since I was just a wee youngin. Anyone else know? Know that?
No, we know. I'm fully aware.
I've never heard of such a thing in my life. Turning into an animal, that's like a whole team of them?
Yeah, all druids. I would love to meet a druid.
I found some very risque material ones called Oops All Druids. Is that the same?
Not the same, but it's possible I'm familiar with that. But
Page 5
maybe.
is a real zinger in it.
Yeah. That I can't open that page anymore. Anyway,
Oh Lord.
if you're looking for something to do today, hi Protoss. If you're looking for something to do today, there's a circus, a carnival that got set up right outside of town. They're still kind of working on the city. We were kind of worried that it would be too much to right after everything, but I think after yesterday, it sounds like a lot of people kind of need their minds taken off of the danger. So they went ahead and let the circus continue. There's a lot of our restaurants have set up some food stalls. I think they've got some different shops out there selling stuff and games to play, and the circus has got some sort of pretty good show from what we've heard. So that might be something that y'all want to check out today if you're interested in that, if you don't have anything else to do.
Do they got any of those like sharpshooting games there where you can win a prize for knocking down those cups?
I'm not too familiar, but I know a lot of the other carnivals that have come through tend to have some sort of dart game or crossbow game or something like that.
Well, I am in, Steak. We're going to the carnival.
We have to.
It might cheer you up.
I can promise you this is a very normal occurrence.
Doesn't make it any less fun.
So how does everyone feel about going to the carnival today?
I think we should do it.
I agree. I think, Blover, you want to bring those bees? I think they might enjoy the carnival.
The bees go wherever I go.
And maybe you could sell some of that delicious mead you got on you.
You see, like, a contemplation of, like, she's kind of happy she got a compliment. No matter what, she can't hide the fact she's happy that the meat is yummy.
Homanda is going to jump on Steak's back and ride it out the door.
Can you roll me a dexterity saving throw?
Yes. Sorry, I'm writing my
Hi,
things here.
DEFCON.
16.
16. Okay, you just about bonk your head on the door frame as you go out, but at the last second, you just sort of naturally duck your head down a little and make it out through. So,
Hell yeah.
Sigrun stays quiet, but she is she's fine going. Hi, Casey. And heads out behind Steak and the others.
I get up and Vernal gets up and gets starts walking towards Dora, and I look back at like Clover and Force, and then I look out at the street and I'm like, what are the rules here? Are we like, are we bonded? Do we got to all stick together now, or like what? Like what do I do? Like I have some business and stuff that I had to attend to, or I was in the middle of. Like what is this my life now?
I guess that sucks to be you.
I mean, I'm not complaining or anything. I'm not saying I had a lot of important stuff. That I'm just saying that, you know, I just don't know what the rules are. And then he
Oh, we're
walks
all
out.
friends now.
He walks out and just follows. I guess he's following Steak.
And Pippa's gonna follow very closely after him, skipping.
All right. Forrest, were you just sitting at the table for today, or are you following along with him?
I guess I'll go with him.
So I don't
know how to take my character off the thing.
Yeah, I made a mistake doing that.
Moat, Panda, Patience. No one has seen a moat yet. We've all been in here. So I don't have a map. You can use the power of imagination.
Imagination.
With this next part. So you wander through the how long do I stay as Zordon? I would be gone by now.
This is your life now, Carl. Just
It is.
accept it.
It is. I'm just the giant floating head of a young boy trapped in a tube forever. Did anyone ask where to can who's leading? Hamanda, right? Can you roll me a survival check?
Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no?
I'm just a little worried. 14.
14. Okay. So no one asked for any sort of real direction before heading out. So you all just sort of walked out knowing that it's somewhere outside the city. And Hamanda is just sort of riding down the street through some alleys, and you start to get a little bit worried about does she know where she's going? Are we lost? But finally, she can sort of hear the sound of the crowd and the music. Well, let me see.
Can I say a thing
Yeah.
for Homanda to do? She does that thing where she like puts her finger in her mouth and like licks it and then holds it up to the wind and goes, "I think I know the way, everybody. Follow me." Even though she can clearly just hear the sounds.
Yeah. Perfect. So she finally makes her way to the east and finds her way over there, and as they go outside the east gate, they finally see a big sign that says "Welcome to Brimaldi's Out of This World Carnival" out in the field east of the city.